The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. A great view of our broadcast location today, downtown Atlanta. We're all set to bring you today's action. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting class. But I worked relentlessly and played with a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be considered among the great players. I wanted to belong. Kevin, he certainly belongs with the Hawks right now.
Thanks, D.A. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lou Williams.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Michael Porter's out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Barton outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Murray, good.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. Pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Let me tell you, off the catch, Trae Young transfers the ball into his shot pocket as quickly as anyone.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And Atlanta has possession after the Nuggets pick up 2. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Jokic.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Porter, and the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
And Porter drops them both. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Young passes to Collins. Here's Young. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana. A three from Bogdanovich. Denver grabs the miss. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Now, here's Reddish. Following the miss by Michael Porter. And here's Young from the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Barton against Bogdanovich. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Over Collins. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Gordon.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bogdanovich dishes to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Capella missing.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Barton, no luck. The Hawks trail by 5. Fast break, here we go. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Now here's Murray. He had 10 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Young passes to Collins. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Barton kicks to Murray. The pass to Jokic. Back to Murray from deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Young from outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray surveying the D. To the paint. In the corner, it's Gordon from outside the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Now, here's Jokic. A 23-point game for him in the win against Washington.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Gordon. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Atlanta making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in, and he makes the first but misses the second.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Now, here is Young. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot from the low block. That's good from Collins on the assist from Reddish.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
Now Morris. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. The Hawks trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
In the corner, it's Capella. Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Up top, Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bounce pass, Gordon. Here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And Denver has possession. Green, the pass to Gordon. His three-pointers off the mark. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Kicks it out to Collins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Collins. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Reddish. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Now, here's Hunter. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Launches it. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here's Dozier. 9 points last game. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Right with it. Pass to Williams. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Over Morris. And the shot is long. Denver leading by 5. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Bull.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Atlanta's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Right, the pass to Okongwu. And it's blocked. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And it's Murray with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Passes to Okongwu. Fires, high post. Again, the miss by Williams. Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to Indiana. Morris passes to Bull. Back to Morris. He kicks it to Bull. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's an 11-point Denver lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
The Hawks shooting just 26% early. Williams passes to Gallinari. Wright with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. 4 on the clock. Over Murray. The Hawks again can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Dozier can't get it to go. Denver making a switch here. Rivers checked in. The Hawks trail by 11. 1:56 left in the first. Gallinari attacking. And yes, it's good.
The slashing ability of Gallinari. They like to put the ball in his hands and let him go to work.
There's the pass to Green. Here's Dozier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Bull. Kicks it to Morris. Drills the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Hawks. He dishes it to Williams. Got a hand on it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Green. Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. There's the dish to Williams. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Inside. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Williams.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams, a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Here's Dozier, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Rivers. Fires from deep. That one misses.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
.12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. High arcing shot, and Williams with the layup. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Denver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball. how unselfish we are, next pass mentality, next spin up mentality, and just keep each other alive. We got to, like I said, bring that energy, bring that enthusiasm that we always have.
Greg, sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
They've got Gallinari. DeJuan Wright is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver. And he sinks the second. Here's Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Williams. A three-pointer is right on target.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. And here is Williams after Michael Porter made the last three-pointer. Now, here's Okongwu, guarded closely. And it's Gallinari missing. The Nuggets leading by 7. Barton the bounce pass.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Rivers. Gallinari outside. Snatched away. Now, here's Bull. Dozier. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Right, the pass to Gallinari. Rivers against Williams. To stop the run. Out to Gallinari for 3. Atlanta gets it back. Here's Okongwu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And how about a look now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA? Here are the top rookie intimidators. Onyeka Okongwu is second.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued. It takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
And that one falls for Okongwu. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for DeLon Wright, and Trae Young subbed in for Williams. That one misses.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Outside Collins. Passes it to Reddish. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 11. To the middle. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Barton. Barton's got 4 assists now tonight. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Collins. Young against Rivers. Young, good. Young's got 5.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now Young. He's got 7. Pass to Capella. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one at the line is good. And, Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure with Cheryl Miller.
Here's Murray. He's got 8. Clock at 4. Launches a 3.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
Here's Reddish. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. The kick out to Porter. Here's the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Bogdanovich against Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Porter. For Atlanta, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Outside Gordon. Rivers against Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Reddish. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Bogdanovich, no luck. Denver leading by 10. To the inside, Jokic, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. It drops for his 2nd made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Murray, here we go. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Hawks trail by 13. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Rivers surveying the D. Murray kicks to Green. Rivers passes to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. That one, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young dishes to Reddish. Patton coming off the assist from Young. Reddish has got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. Pass to Jokic. count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Young with the ball. He has 7. Outside Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
The first free throw is good.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Monte Morris is checked in for Denver. And so Collins nails both of them.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
Now, here is Morris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the rejection by Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Green against Collins. To the left side wing. Reddish off target from outside.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Green kicks to Morris. No good on the 3. Pass to Young. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Young against Gordon. Bogdanovich looking around. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Bogdanovich has got 7 points here in this quarter. The Nuggets leading by 7. Morris passes to Murray. Down low. Green, no luck. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Here's Reddish. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Gordon hits both of them. The Hawks trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter He can score at all 3 levels.
The Hawks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The free throw drops for Hunter.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal. DeAndre Hunter, over 3 years at Virginia, was a very mature player, and he left with a championship under his belt.
And he makes all 3. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Lou Williams.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Denver, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. The Hawks trail by 8. Right outside. The feed to Williams. Bucket is good.
Sweet Lou at his finest, attacking, drawing contact, and finishing what he started.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
He throw good, Lou Williams.
A player like Lou Williams is so valuable. He's an exceptional producer your team can rally around.
Outside Gordon. Back to Morris. Lays it up and banks it in. Morris has got 7 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Gallinari outside. 1:09 left now here in the second. A three-pointer, no good.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Morris passes to Bull. Over Okongwu. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Hunter. And it's Denver with the rebound. Bull's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams against Morris. Dishes to Murray. He feeds it to Bull. And stolen by Wright. Fast break, the Hawks. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it again on the pass to Hunter. It's up a 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
Murray kicks to Dozier. Takes a three. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. Our coaches really drew up something good for us. They wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 blocks. He's really stood out for them to this point. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Look, the Joker looks unstoppable in this one, bulldozing his way to any shots he wants, non-stop production, and they keep feeding him.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. So on the floor for Denver. Gordon out there with Jokic. Then there's Murray. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Porter in at the 3. Young for 3. Called in by Gordon. Gordon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Murray. Jokic against Collins. That's good from Porter on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Nuggets. And here's Young. And stolen by Murray. Barton outside. Back to Murray. From deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Young. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible.
Young against Murray. Pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Capella. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Capella's got 8 points.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Jokic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Collins looking around. And Bogdanovich now top the key. Shot clock at 6.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly. Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Young. 10 points for him. He kicks to Capella. Passes it to Collins. Young against Murray. Young's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And Murray, here we go. Gordon with no one around and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. So it's the Hawks now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Young dishes to Collins. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Teardrop shot. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
Murray finds Gordon over Collins. And it's Gordon missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. Murray with the defensive effort.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And Jokic slams it in.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
Murray against Young. Outside Collins. Back to Young. He dishes it to Reddish. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Murray against Young. The 10-footer. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Hawks trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Capella. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Capella's got 12 points in the game. Denver calls timeout.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the...
Hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play. That sends John Collins to the free throw line. Jeff Green picks one up. Lou Williams is checked in for Atlanta. And that one falls for Collins. Now here's Rivers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Jokic. Young against Rivers. Here's Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. And Jokic drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Young looking around. Good on the triple. Young's got 15 points.
That's his second three-pointer of the night, 1 in each half, trying to keep the defense honest.
Green left side. No one near him. The Nuggets with another miss.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
The Hawks trail by 4. Now Williams, 8 points for him. Young outside. Gallinari in the corner. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Barton with the drive. Shot from 12. Count it. Green's got his 2nd basket.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 4. Williams against Barton. Williams up on top. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
It's Barton with the drive, and a wide open look for Porter. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
The Hawks trail by 4. Gallinari outside. Okongwu with it. He has 5. Williams' shot is off. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Green leading the charge, and it's blocked. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Barton. Gallinari left side. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Denver calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Atlanta making some changes. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Wright in for Young. The Nuggets also changing it up. Dozier's checked in, and Morris subbed in for Barton. The pass to Jokic. Over in the corner, Green. Out to Morris. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Wright dishes to Williams. For the tie, he lays it in. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Jokic fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, good. Jokic. And here is Wright. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gallinari outside. Kicks to Williams. The teardrop falls in. Williams has got 14 points for the game. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Pass to Dozier. Here's Rivers to the paint. The leaner inside. Dozier can't get it to go.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Atlanta's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Bounce pass from Wright. Williams looking over the floor. Over Morris. Williams' shot is off. Denver in the lead. Down low. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Now here's Williams. 14 points for him. Sinks that one from the post. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Green finds Morris. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now Williams. He's got 16. Second chance shot. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he recovers it. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Here's Dozier. Green. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Gordon's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe, but they recover it. That evens the score. Okongwu's now got 4 points this quarter.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Morris inside, working on Williams. Morris with the bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. In the corner, it's Hunter. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got 11 points.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
The Hawks trail by 4. Bounce pass from Williams. Gallinari with it. Now defended by Jokic. Hunter, no one around him. No good with the triple. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw, no good for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Okongwu, and it's Reddish in for DeAndre Hunter. And a switcher also for Denver. Murray's checked in for Rivers. The Hawks trailing. Williams kicks to Collins. To the middle. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Nuggets leading by 3. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Reddish. And it's Collins in at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Back to Jokic. He can't get that one. Collins with some nice D. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Using his athleticism, Reddish spikes through the foul and managed to put up the shot.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Watching Cam Reddish, I see all-star level potential. It's going to be interesting to track his development because he's still establishing his identity.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. But Nuggets shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Williams against Morris. Outside Gordon. Back to Morris. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Williams against Morris. Gallinari wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Denver leading by 3. Here's Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
No good on that one.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
It was crucial to add to their lead and make it a 2-possession game, and he did enough there at the line to make that happen.
Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Williams. And he lays it straight in.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Morris with the ball. Passes it to Murray. Now Jokic shoots the 3. Gallinari with the rebound. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Young's checked in for Atlanta. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. A miss that time would have put them up. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Morris makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
The Hawks trail by 4. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And love seeing Murray take it strong to the rack. A phenomenal finisher inside.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Bogdanovich. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside, Porter. Over Reddish. Porter, no luck. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
The turnaround jumper. Here's Porter. That one good for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Gallinari outside, looking for Young. He gets it there. And it's sent back by Jokic. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. That's a 2 from Gordon. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Collins. They recover it. 6 on the shot clock. Murray for 3. Denver the rebound. Gordon pass to Jokic. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
The Hawks trail by 7. Young passes to Collins. Morris against Bogdanovich. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver. Capella kicks to Reddish. Count that one.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
Barton passes to Jokic. The dish to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Young. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Porter with the steal. Martin with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Murray the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And now it's a 9-point Denver lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. The pass to Reddish.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
That 3 off the mark. Deflects the pass. The kick out to Porter. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Young. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Pass to Jokic. It doesn't go for him. Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 9-point game. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Murray kicks to Porter. The rebound by Young. Young's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Beautiful take from Cam, absorbing the contact and muscling through it.
Passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Martin dishes to Porter. Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. And stolen by Barton. And the rejection by Collins. And here comes the break. Here's Reddish. Nice D from Porter.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Gordon the pass to Porter. And he converts the layup. And that's 21 points for Michael Porter.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
The Hawks trail by 11. Inside, here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the amazing athleticism of Murray just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
Here's Young. Now the pass to Reddish. Collins against Gordon. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young on the money from 12 feet away. Young's got 19 points.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
The kick out to Barton. Passes it to Gordon. Stolen by Collins. Here's the break. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. It's good from long range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Yep, that one goes. Bogdanovich has got 8 points in the quarter.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Murray outside. Feeds to Gordon. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
The Hawks trail by 8. Now, here is Young. Over in the corner, Reddish. Yes, that goes in. Reddish has got 10 points here in the second half. And Denver has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Barton drives in. Count that one. And the Nuggets lead by 8. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 21 in the game.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Barton finds Jokic. Here's Murray. Back to Jokic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. The Hawks trail by 9. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Collins kicks to Young. And it's sent back by Morris. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Four on the clock. Here's Young on target from 13 feet. He's got 23.
When Trae Young is feeling it, he can rip up a defense. Quick release and a confident stroke.
Morris passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter. On its way from Young for two. They get it back. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Martin left side. Jokic trying to free himself up. Barton no luck.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Pass to Capella. He kicks to Reddish. In the corner, Collins with it. Rebound by the Nuggets. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Young. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Williams from outside. That shot missing. Here's Chanshaw. So the Nuggets win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Nikola, a phenomenal shooting performance for you. Did you feel it coming?
I mean, I was kind of lucky the ball was going in, and my teammates were finding me, so it's not just my effort. I think it's team effort, not just my gamer. I think the whole wing.
Well, you all got it done down the stretch, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.